I'm Amy Curtis. I'm the Director of Counseling for Buckner Children and Family Services. This is a second follow-up video on working through grief and loss during COVID-19. We know this has been a difficult time, a time of isolation for many, and the traditional ways in which we would support one another through grief and loss have not been there. We've not been able to be physically present with those that we care about and be able to be present during memorial services or just some of the traditional ways in which we support one another through grief and loss. So I wanted to be able to provide this video to share some activities that you can do individually or as a family, particularly with children during this time. And if you're watching this video and you know somebody who has endured grief and loss during COVID-19, I want to really encourage you to reach out more than ever to allow that person an opportunity to share their thoughts and feelings. You may also want to provide them with a copy of this video just to be able to have these activities on hand and maybe support them in a new way. So these activities that I'm going to share, they're not my creation. Many grief therapists and those that are researching in this field have come up with these activities. And so I've gathered together just a few of them that are very simple and easy to do. And I wanted them to be simple because I didn't want them to require a lot of materials or a trip to the store. And I also wanted them to be simple in order for children to be able to accomplish them. We often think that children aren't really recognizing or understanding the significance of a loss. And we know as therapists that that's not true. And so anytime that you can allow a child the opportunity to really talk about the loss, talk about how much they missed that loved one, is really just a very healthy and beneficial way to help children navigate the process of grief. So the first activity that I want to share is called Color My Heart. It's very simple. Just get a piece of paper and draw a heart. Each crayon or color will be assigned an emotion. So red may be anger and blue may be sadness, but there's no right or wrong. So you can assign whatever colors to any emotions that you choose or your child chooses. And then each heart can look unique. It's designed to be a representation of the different emotions that are being held in the person's heart. It can be many different emotions, and so it can be very colorful, or it can be very sad and perhaps just maybe very dark. Again, there's no right or wrong. But as a parent, this may be something that you want to do when you see changes in your children's behavior, changes in their moods. You may just want to sit down and say, let's color our hearts and let's talk about what our hearts are feeling at this time. The second activity I want to share with you is called a grief box. This may be a box that belonged to the person who passed away, or it may be a box that you or your children color together. Everybody can do their own box, or you can have one that you share together as a family. And inside that box, you can place things that were meaningful or representative of the relationship that you had with the person who passed away. You can also write down memories that you had that you want to put inside the box, or maybe even things that were left unsaid. It's a wonderful opportunity to really share more about how you're feeling and tuck those away and be able to release those feelings that surround that memory, or perhaps the words that weren't said. The last activity I want to share with you is called a celebration of life. Because we can't gather together and hold traditional funeral services or memorial services, this is another opportunity for you to be able to gather together different pictures or memories or ways in which others really saw the person that you loved, and to be able to share those memories together. So this could be done through a social media account. Some people I know have set up a specific account where people can go in once invited and share their memories of the person who's passed away. Share a picture that was delightful or meaningful, or to share a video that just really states what's on their heart. You can also have individuals just send this information directly to you. It doesn't have to be shared publicly. Whatever really is going to be most impactful and helpful for you and for those who loved your loved one as well. I know that all of these activities together are going to be ongoing. This is not something that is going to be quickly alleviated as a result of providing these activities or going through these activities, but hopefully they'll just help you just navigate the different emotions as they come up and when they come up. This is a difficult time and we recognize that. I hope if you continue to need additional support during this time that you'll open up and contact a professional that can maybe support you at greater lengths, or you'll contact your Buckner representative or staff person who's assisting you and ask for additional support during this time.